A father woke his son at 5 every morning for 10 years to work the fields, and the boy hated every second of it. 20 years later, that same boy sat jobless and broken, realizing too late that his father was not teaching him about farming. He was teaching him how to survive. Before we dive in, what time are you listening? Where are you from? Drop a comment below and tell me. And please like and subscribe for more videos like this. The alarm clock shattered the silence at exactly 5 in the morning. 10-year-old Marcus opened his eyes to complete darkness. His father stood at the doorway, already prepared for the day. "Time to go," the man said. "The fields are waiting." Marcus pulled the blanket over his head. 5 more minutes. "Papa, please." But his father walked to the bed and pulled the blanket away. "No more minutes. Get up. Now." This happened every single morning. Rain, storm, frost, heat. It did not matter. 5 in the morning, Marcus had to wake up. 5 in the morning, they walked to the fields together. Some mornings, the ground was so frozen that Marcus could not feel his fingers. Some mornings the rain fell so hard he could barely see where he was stepping. And some mornings he was so exhausted he cried while walking behind his father. "Why do we have to go when it is raining?" he asked one morning, water dripping from his hair into his eyes. His father knelt in the mud, inspecting the crops row by row. "Because the plants do not care about rain," his father said. "They need care every day." "But I am tired," Marcus said. "The plants do not care if you are tired." "But it is freezing, Papa." "The plants do not care if you are cold." Marcus did not understand. He thought his father was the cruelest man alive. Other families rested on difficult days. Other children slept in when the weather turned bad. But not Marcus. Every single day. 5 in the morning. 10 years of this. When Marcus turned 18, he packed a single bag and left for the city. He swore to himself he would never wake up at 5 in the morning ever again. The city felt like freedom. Marcus found work in the city. Small jobs, barely enough to survive. But he had dreams. Big dreams. He wanted to start a business. He wanted to build something meaningful. He wanted to prove he could succeed without his father's brutal schedule. So he set goals for himself. He would wake early and work on his ideas before his shift started. He would use weekends to plan and execute. He would build discipline on his own terms. But something strange happened. Every time he set his alarm for early morning, he turned it off. Every time he planned to work on weekends, he wasted the day doing nothing. He told himself he would start tomorrow. Tomorrow became next week. Next week became next month. Years disappeared this way. Marcus started 3 businesses. The first one failed after 2 months because he could not maintain consistency. The second one collapsed because he gave up when things got difficult. The third one never even launched because he kept delaying the work. He tried learning new skills, but quit after a few lessons. He made plans that sounded brilliant at midnight, but felt impossible at sunrise. By the time Marcus turned 28, he was still working the same entry-level job, still living in the same tiny apartment, still watching his former classmates post about their successes while he stayed stuck. He had become the kind of person who made promises he could not keep, especially promises to himself. Every goal ended the same way. One Sunday morning, Marcus woke up at 11. Again, he had set his alarm for 6. He had planned to finally work on his 4th business idea, but here he was, half the day already gone, lying in bed, staring at the ceiling. He sat up and looked around his apartment. Unfinished projects covered every surface. Bills he could not pay, stacked on the table. Dreams that felt further away every single day. And then something his father used to say echoed in his head. The plants do not care about the weather. Marcus stood up and walked to the window. The city stretched out before him, thousands of people already moving through their day, while he was just waking up. For the first time in 10 years, something clicked in his mind. His father was not teaching him about farming. He was teaching him about discipline. That night, Marcus bought a ticket home. He had to understand what he had missed. He arrived at his childhood house just before dawn. His father now 60 years old, was already awake, preparing to head to the fields. Marcus stood in the doorway and said quietly, "Can I come with you?" "Like before?" His father looked at him for a long moment, then nodded. "Get your boots." They walked through the Predin darkness in silence. The air was cold. A light rain was beginning to fall. Marcus's body, soft from years of sleeping in, protested every step. When they reached the fields, his father knelt in the wet earth and began checking each plant, one by one, just as he had done for 40 years. Nothing had changed. Marcus knelt beside him. After several minutes, he asked the question burning in his chest. "Papa, why did you make me wake up so early every single day?" "No matter what," his father continued working as he spoke. "Do you see these plants, Marcus?" "Yes, Papa. Some days the weather is perfect. Warm, sunny, easy to work. Those days, everyone works." His father pulled a weed from the soil. "But most days are not perfect. Too hot, too cold, too wet, too dry. If I only worked on perfect days, we would have starved." He finally looked at Marcus. "Success does not come from working when you feel like it. Success comes from working, especially when you do not feel like it. That is discipline." He gestured to the fields around them. "These fields have fed our family for 40 years. Not because I am talented, not because I am lucky, but because I show up at 5 in the morning every single day. Rain or shine, you want to know the secret? There is no secret. No motivation trick. No perfect system." He placed a muddy hand on Marcus's shoulder. "You decide what must be done, then you do it every day. No matter what the weather is. When you were young, I knew you did not understand. I knew you thought I was cruel. But I was not teaching you to farm. I was teaching you that consistency beats intensity, that discipline defeats motivation." He smiled softly. "Motivation is weather. Sun. Some days it is there. Most days it is not. But discipline is showing up regardless of the weather." Marcus felt tears on his face, mixing with the rain. "I forgot, Papa. I forgot everything you taught me." "Then, remember now?" his father said. "It is not too late." The sun was beginning to rise over the fields. That night, Marcus made a decision. He would wake up at 5 in the morning every single day for 90 days straight. No exceptions. No matter the weather, literal or emotional. He set his alarm for 4:55. The first morning, the alarm rang in the darkness. His body screamed to stay in bed. His mind created 100 excuses. "You are tired? You can start tomorrow. One day will not matter." But then he remembered. The plants do not care about the weather. He got up. Day 3 arrived. It was raining. His bed was warm. Every part of him wanted to sleep. He got up anyway. Day 7 came. He had barely slept the night before. His eyes burned. He got up anyway. Day 12 was Sunday. Everyone he knew was sleeping in. He got up anyway. The pattern continued. Something began to change around week 3. Waking at 5 was still hard, but Marcus discovered something powerful. He had 2 quiet hours before the world woke up. 2 hours where nobody needed him. No messages, no distractions, just him and his dreams. He used that time to work on his business idea, the 4th attempt. But this time was different. This time he showed up every single day. Rain or shine, tired or energized, motivated or not, he showed up. 1 hour of focused work every morning, 90 days straight. By day 30, he had completed more than in the previous 3 years combined. By day 60, his business was generating its first income. By day 90, he had something he never had before: momentum. Real, unstoppable momentum, the kind that only comes from consistency. But the discipline did not stop at waking early. The 5 in the morning rule taught him a deeper truth. If he could do one hard thing consistently, he could do anything consistently. He applied the same principle to everything: exercise, learning, relationships, saving money, Rain or shine, motivated or not. Show up. The results started compounding. 1 year later, Marcus's business had grown enough that he quit his job. 2 years later, he had employees. 3 years later, he was financially free. But the alarm still rang at 5 in the morning, because by then Marcus understood. The 5 in the morning wake-up was not about time. It was about keeping a promise to himself every single day. Regardless of the weather, that promise became who he was. 5 years after that rainy morning conversation, Marcus stood in his father's fields again. This time he brought his own 8-year-old son. At 5 in the morning, he woke the boy gently. "Time to work, son. Grandpa is waiting." His son groaned. "Papa, I am tired. Cannot we sleep more?" Marcus smiled, remembering himself at that age. He knelt beside his son's bed. "I know you are tired, but someday you will understand. This is not about plants. This is about becoming someone who keeps promises to himself, rain or shine." So if you like this video, please like and subscribe for more videos like this.